Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan George for Ryan Winning. It is 7:18 a.m. in the morning, and it is July 1st, 2022. So I got my antidepressant here. I need to go get some tea. I'll be right back. So I just poured myself some tea. Took my antidepressant. I heard a whisper. Say hi, Sheldon. Hi, Sheldon. Oh, such a sweet turtle. I have to keep the turtle on the floor. I can't put him up on my bed or things like that.
Stop being so nice to women. Nice will never equal turned on or attracted to you. I know you want women to be wildly attracted to you.
Hi friends, it's me, Marcus. Happy 4th of July.
Hey friends, my name is...
So I got some pork chops. The Sims 4 Dims, Black BBWs, and Unicorn. Is Cottage Living Let's Play. Collecting disability for the past 2 or 3 years. And they give me about $700 or $800 a month in disability.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be reacting to my ex's video that she made, something about Juicy, Never Have I Ever. So I'm going to be reacting to it and, kind of saying what's true and what's not. Well, I haven't seen the video yet. It's my first time ever even.
It is true. Ooh. It's 7:26 a.m. in the morning and it's Friday, July 1st. I took my antidepressant. I have some tea. I got my Wiccan book here. I'm gonna call this a witchcraft hall. I have this dragon statue. I have this sage. And see, I have this one owl statue. And I just found the other one last night. And see, I have this other one. I'm not sure what kind of owl this is. But I like owls because I'm Wiccan. And then I have this skull. And when I get my disability money, if anybody knows any real honest animal or disability charities, I'll personally make videos sending them to charities on here. Because honestly, I encounter quite a few catfish accounts. The last time I had sex was like 10 or 11 months ago on a girl with black hair I was with. And me and my friend Austin did 5 or 6 threesomes on her. And I let this boy named Noah have sex with my girlfriend. And then I went to New York sometime with this boy named Jay who claimed he went to my alternative school and he was a liar. And he didn't pay for my ride back home. So I don't like Jay. Let's see, I had my first kiss when I was 7 or 8 over at my Aunt Sherry's house. I got with my first girlfriend, Alicia, when I was 14 or 15, and her YouTube channel was I Love Ryan Fair. And then I got with my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks, when I was like, 14 or 15. But Brooke Dirks like Carl James Himes, who calls himself James Chrono, my one Ryan Fair Facebook. And then my best friend is named James Colvin. So coincidence, people do exist. They could be real, even though a person has schizophrenia. About 2 or 3 years ago, my dad George was not giving me my disability money. I think he was probably giving it to his girlfriend Margie Rubichaux, who has a sister named Jeanette. And Margie Rubichaux and Jeanette are coincidence people. The doctors or psychologists can meet and interact with, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. And see, I lost touch with reality when I noticed them. And also, I used to have conversations when I was 17 until I was 20, with this guy named Billy Wesley Fouts who calls himself Sherolade. And then there's a boy I unfriended probably like about 11 months ago, named Jared Green, that looks just like him. Also, there's a boy named Dan Reichley, that went to my alternative school when I was in my first alternative school. And then there's an artist called Logan Winning. And they're two different people, but they aren't related. They live in different states and they aren't related in any way. Just like Margie Rubichaux, who calls herself Gigi with a sister named Jeanette. And this woman named Frances Miller with a sister. Just like this woman named Frances Miller who calls herself Great Granny Gigi. And she did a porno scene with a woman named Jeanette Spangler. Are real, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. On my Sims 4, I think I have 640 followers, and I talked about coincidence, people I encountered in my life. People leave me friendly comments. See, for many years, I got nothing out of my situation, even though I felt like I could talk to Danielle Bergoli, the Cash Me Outside girl, or maybe ICP, or things like that, you know? Or Jeffree Star, because my situation was tied into Jeffree Star. And I knew all kinds of things. And see, because I was around the Chevrolet guy, I have voice humor. My name is Eva. My name is Keisha. Shut your ass up. My name is Yolanda. I'm a big old fat black woman, hon. So I used to read the Bible. I was Christian for a long time, and my dad George is Catholic, and so is my grandmother Elizabeth. It's just my entire family is evil. And I feel like I'm friendly. I give the shirt off my back to my friends. My first best friend ever was a boy named Victor Hill, who was sent to my alternative school for pyromania. And there are still days where I go places and I light things on fire and make bonfires. Um, because I like to watch things burn. But I don't claim to be an expert pyro. But I play a drag queen character on a Ryan Winning Ryan Fair Weekend Drag Queen in Maryland channel. And see, when I buy makeup, I always buy Revlon. I have this Revlon, I think it's blush. Yeah, it's blush. Blush is face makeup. But I don't claim to be an expert, I never did. I'm just a beginner, and then I have this Revlon eyeliner. It's liquid liner. And I do it to play a drag queen character, but I don't play it because I'm gay or bi. I've never done things with boys before. But I, have DID, with my schizophrenia. Because I noticed the people coincidence people. There's about 9 or 10 of them on my Ryan Fair Facebook that are real. Some people that I encountered aren't people coincidence people, but I encountered about 10 or 11 of them, and about 16 or 17 of them that don't like me anymore. For example, my first threesome named James Colvin, has a, ex-girlfriend named Jasmine with a sister named Brandy. And when I was like 18 or 19, I watched a prank call where the names Jasmine and Brandy were said. And then they became real, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. And see, things go missing in my house all the time. And when they do, I blame it on fairies or demons or ghosts. Because there was one time a few years ago where I felt like my house was haunted. And I was in an intense witchcraft coven, from the time until I was like 25 until I was like 27 or 28. And I'm 30 now, and see, I believe that witchcraft doesn't have to be bad. Because people leave me friendly comments on my Sims 4. I believe that Wicca is something anybody can practice, anybody can pray to Hecate. But I feel I was in an extremist witchcraft coven that was misguided. Because he taught me that God is like this girl with black hair that sits in heaven holding a huge knife. That has keys and torches and polecats on her. And sometimes I believe that because of the 9 or 10 people on my Ryan George Fair Facebook. Which where some people know where it is. And I'll only add you if you're a pretty girl, if you're a straight guy. And we can sit down and talk about girls. And, I knew Billy Wesley Fouts, the Shirley guy. I talked to him from the time until I was 17 until I was 20. And really once a week on Twitter, there's a new tweet where people want to know what happened to him. And really, as Ryan George Fair, I have all those answers, and I'm never going to answer a question. But sometime about 3 or 4 years ago, my black friend died from the coronavirus. And see, growing up, I used to look in telescopes out the window, and I had a black cat named Lucky. I had a Siamese cat named Percy and Quirky, and things like that. A Rottweiler named Max. So I grew up in my mom's house, but it was very abusive. I called it the House of Horrors. And honestly, I wish I could be famous. I think that would be cool. But on my Ryan, Winning Ryan Alien Dude Sims 4 channel, I only have 25 subscribers, and I've been seen 12,872 times. I have a lot of friends at my alternative school, like this one boy named Brad. I don't talk to the Jared people coincidence boy anymore. And see, I used to watch Robot Chicken and things like that. I never got into, what do you call it? Aqua Team Hunger Force, or things like that. But I liked Robot Chicken when I would come on Adult Swim. I like to play Sims 4. I like the Marshmallow guy. I think he's cool. I think it would be cool to talk to him. I made a Marshmallow Let's Play on here. I like to watch Judge Judy. But see, they didn't diagnose me as a schizophrenic until I was like 21 or 22. There was a boy named Josh that noticed my psychosis about 2 years ago. And I told him that Jasmine and Brandy and Margie, who calls herself Gigi with a sister named Jeanette, is real. And see, I was in an extremist witchcraft coven. And things like that. And there was this boy that was in there named Tyler who talked shit about me. And things like that, so... I feel I have post-culture syndrome, from being in an extremist witchcraft coven. And Jeff McGaney is a people coincidence person that doctors or psychologists can meet and interact with. There's Billy Wesley Fouts, the Shirley guy, and then there's two Jared people coincidence people. There is the Dan Reichley boy that went to my alternative school and the Damon Winning artist. About 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair. I had my first kiss when I was 7 or 8 with a girl named Emma. I feel I've had one seizure for my Tourette syndrome, maybe 2. And I've been in 3 psychoses as a paranoid schizophrenic. I had my first kiss when I was 7 or 8 with a girl named Emma. I got with my first girlfriend, Alicia, when I was 14 and she had cats. And then I got with my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks, on this one slander page called Ryan George for a ripoff report where it wrote down that I'm gay. And I live with the Shirley guy made by this huge dyke bitch. And see, I'm not gay. I've never done things with boys. But it said that I was gay and I live with the Shirley guy and things like that. And that's just a lie made by this old slander. Made by this old bitch that made a slander page about me. And really, when I saw that people would make threats to put things about me on the slander page, like Alex, my second threesome, I just hated everything when my black friend died from the coronavirus. And people leave me friendly comments on Sims 4. On my Sims 4, which is Ryan Aliendo, somebody just downloaded a cute pit bull. I have 640 followers. I have 19,0892 downloads and 6,255 shared items. And people leave me friendly comments. I was going through a depressive period when my black friend died from the coronavirus. I got this dark angel to symbolize my black friend's death. I got this Gemini symbol because I'm a Gemini. And I got this Grim Reaper tattoo because I've thought about killing myself 3 times in my life. And I was extremely interested in the Cleveland kidnapping drama when I first learned about that. I used to watch Michelle Knight and Ariel Castro stuff. The real Michelle Knight liked one of my Instagram posts a few years ago. And see, when I was like 7 or 8, a man named Chris said, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine. And I'm 30, and sometime when I was like 27, is when a boy from my alternative school named Matt Beckner attempted to rape me when I was real drunk one night. But I've never actually been raped before, but I was almost raped one night by a boy named Matt sometime when I was 27. have some tea here. I used to hang out with my black friend that died from the coronavirus named Ryan. When I was like 13. I used to hang out with my friend Ray and this mixed girl named Kelly that played the violin. That I had a crush on when I was young, and then in my public school I had a girl named Cindy. But she had a boyfriend, so she turned me down. And I used to watch Inuyasha at her house. And I like to watch Hamtaro, but I can't find any episodes of Hamtaro. I like to watch Rugrats and Family Guy. And I watch Robot Chicken and Loud Always Come On. I got into soap operas over at my mom's house. And I like to watch Passions. I like the supernatural drama on Passions. And I like to watch Days of Our Lives. And my favorite drama on Days of Our Lives, was the, Jan Spears storyline where she kidnapped Sean Brady. I try and find clips of that online. That's one of my favorite clips. And then on Passions, I also like the supernatural drama. So I like to watch soap operas. I live in Maryland with my dad, George. And today is, Friday, July 1st, 2022. So my disability money should be coming in soon. When I do, I plan to buy a do-rag with my disability money. Growing up, a lot of white people in my family bullied me. And my stepsister, had a black daughter named Kaja, another one named Maria, another one named Anaja, and things like that. And my black friends, like Kelly the violin girl that was mixed, my friend Ray who was mixed, and my black friend named Ryan, we're all mixed. So I bonded with black people more than white people growing up. So I'm not racist. I've never been a racist, and I was real sad when my black friend died from the coronavirus. I was sad when Kelly, the violin girl that was mixed, turned me down. I went to an alternative school, which was called the Furbish School, and a lot of my classmates were black, like my friend Carl James Himes or James Corona. And then my best friend was James Colvin, who was my first threesome when I was 20 or 21. We did 13 or 14 of them. And then I did like 22 with this boy named Alex, who was on Larry King for a playground project. I did 3 with a boy named Ryan, who was schizophrenic. And then about 9 months ago, me and my friend Austin did 5 or 6 on this girlfriend with black hair I was with, named Berta, and I asked Robert if he wanted to have sex with my girlfriend, and he said no. And also, about a year ago, or half ago, I was with a girl named Alexis, and I got a phone camera video of me having sex with her from behind. And then sometime when I went to New York to see my friend Jay, and I'll post a video of that, I went to a house with a boy named Sam, and got sucked off more than the Sam by this girl named Kelsey. And Jay said he would let me sleep with his girlfriend. I think he had a girlfriend, but he didn't let me sleep with her. And he didn't pay for my ride back home, so I don't like Jay. And really, even though I'm Ryan George Fair, I talked to Jeffree Star once, and Ryan Rosenzweig, the Charlotte Insider, was just using Billy Wesley files for Jeffree Star material. I used to have Shirley videos, but I burned all those files one time during a psychotic episode. And the Shirley closed and the air conditioner just came See, I'm weak as my religious belief. There are times where I think Hecate and the air conditioner will come on or things like that. Or I know when people will laugh before they laugh. And I feel it's not a paranoid delusion that it's Hecate or Zeus. Because of the 9 or 10 people on my Ryan George Fair Facebook that are real. And about the 17 or 18 of them that don't like me anymore. And some days I felt like because I was Ryan George Fair, there was more cons than pros with my situation. But really, I just like to sit in my room and talk to my alternative school friends. When I get my disability money, I plan to send some to my black friend Jamal, who went to my alternative school. I'm 30, and sometime when I was like 24 or 25, I had a one-night stand with a girl named Gabby. I like to watch NeuroSoup videos. I got stomach problems where I would throw up. Sometime when I was like 24 or 25. And I've been smoking ever since I was 18. But I smoke to help with my depression because I have bad bipolar depression. Because I'm bipolar. And see, it's only a rumor that Danielle Bergoli, the Catch Me Outside girl, is a schizophrenic. She's only bipolar, and I listen to her bipolar music video. See, me, Ryan George Fair, is a real diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic with real people, coincidence people, like Jared and Dan Reichley and Damon Winning, and Margie Rubishow and Jeanette and Brooke Dirks and Bailey Connor, and things like that. And really, I used to go to movie theaters with my dad, George, and watch Harry Potter. But sometime, my dad was just always mean to me. He would make fun of me over my voices. I was stolen from after my black friend died from the coronavirus, which made me sad. And I was just like, maybe if I play my cards right, maybe people can understand my situation in some kind of way. If I tell them to add me on the account, I tell them to. And in the end, I did get 1,000 friend requests on this one Facebook account. But I've had one seizure from my Tourette syndrome, and I don't play with knives or weapons or guns, even though I'm Wiccan and I believe in a god and a goddess. I just believe in a goddess that always sits in heaven with a knife and a gun. And legally, I'm allowed to believe that if I want to. And my longest video on here is 1 hour and 4 minutes. But I think I'm just going to upload this morning show anyway, because I'm not really in the mood to say anything else. I'm just going to play my Sims 4 today. It's the weekend. So this is going on almost 34 minutes. And it is 7:52 a.m. in the morning. And it's July 1st, 2022. So hope everybody's good. Much love and peace to everybody out there in the YouTube world. From Ryan Winning, Ryan George Fair. I have a Ryan Living with Paranoid Schizophrenia channel. I have my Ryan George Fair official YouTube. I have my Ryan Stoner in Bel Air, Maryland channel. I have my Ryan Fair, Ryan Winning, Wiccan Drag Queen in Maryland channel. Let me go to those channels. 11 hours ago I uploaded my Rugrats I'm Not Stu parody, which was silly. I have 22 subscribers on Ryan Living with Paranoid Schizophrenia. I have 4 on Ryan Logan Winning. Ryan George Fair channel. I have 8 on Ryan Stoner, Ryan in Bel Air, Maryland channel. I have 25 on this channel. I have 9 subscribers on my Drag Queen channel. And I made a Ryan Phelps Roper channel where I pretend to be a former member of Westboro Baptist. But I don't actually follow Westboro Baptist church guidelines or religion. I'm Wiccan is my religious belief, and I believe in a god and a goddess. So I pray to them. And a beginner witchcraft thing that you can do is you can go out and you can buy a crystal ball. I bought this one and I put a Hecate symbol on it. And they approved my disability for schizophrenia in 3 weeks. I had allergic reaction to Tourette syndrome medication sometime when I was 7 or 8. They put me on Ritalin. I had a reaction to Halidol sometime about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. And I was scared when I noticed Margie Robichaux, who is a people coincidence person that doctors or psychologists can meet and interact with, even though I'm a schizophrenic. And I'm not sure where the turtle is. Let me get my black rabbit out and show her. This is my black rabbit named Midnight. Say hi, Midnight. So, I have this Revlon blush. And this Revlon liquid liner. But I don't claim to be an expert with makeup. I'm only a beginner. But I have voice humor, which I plan to use for drag queen stuff. Or playing a silly character. I have this gray wig, which I call the Shirley Phelps Ripper wig. And I have the turtle here. Can't find my other wigs right now. Say hi, Sheldon. And this is going on almost 40 minutes. This is 39 minutes and almost 40 minutes. And it is 7:57 a.m. 7:58 a.m. in the morning. 7:58 a.m. in the morning, and it's July 1st, 2022. So everybody's good. Much love and peace to everybody out there in the YouTube world. From Ryan George Farrer, Ryan Winning.